video, we talked about finding the GCF of two numbers. So we're going to apply that skill to simplifying fractions. So we're going to use the GCF to simplify our numerator and denominator and make our fraction as simple as possible. So if you did not catch that lesson, please do so. I'm going to link it here at the top. And also, please check out my entire fraction playlist that'll break down fractions even from vocabulary all the way to simplifying, and in the future, doing operations with fractions as well. Let's look at our first example. Example 1, 3 over 18. So the first thing I'm going to do is identify my GCF. Well, how do I identify my GCF? I'm going to come over here to the side and I'm going to list the factors of 3 and I'm going to list the factors of 18. The factors of 3 is 1 times 3, and because 3 is prime, that means that that's going to be the only factor. Now I'm going to list the factors of 18. I have 1 times 18, 2 times 9, and 3 times 6. So now I've listed the factors. Now I need to identify my GCF. Well, the biggest number that 3 and 18 have in common is 3. So because of that, that means that my GCF is 3. Now we're going to take that 3 and we're going to divide the numerator by 3 and denominator by 3. And when I do that, now I'm going to simplify the fraction. So 3 divided by 3 is 1. 18 divided by 3 is 6. So 3 over 18 simplifies to be 1 over 6. Let's look at example 2. We're going to do the same steps. I'm going to list our factors of 10, list our factors of 20. The factors of 10 is 1 times 10, 2 times 5, and that's it. The factors of 20 is 1 times 20, 2 times 10, and 4 times 5. Well, what is the biggest number that they have in common? They both have a 10 in common. I want to caution you because that 5, sometimes you'll think, okay, well, 5 is the GCF, but that is not the greatest factor that they have in common, but 5 is a factor that they have in common. But 10 is the greatest common factor. So I'm going to take 10 and I'm going to divide my numerator by 10, denominator by 10. 10 divided by 10 is 1. 20 divided by 10 is 2. So 10 over 20 simplifies to be 1 over 2, or 1/2. Let's look at example 3. We have 12 over 32. So I'm going to do the same thing. List all the factors of 12. List all the factors of 32. The factors of 12 is 1 times 12, 2 times 6, and 3 times 4. The factors of 32 is 1 times 32, 2 times 16, 3 does not go into 32, 4 times 8. So now I'm going to highlight my greatest common factor. Well, my greatest common factor is 4. 4 goes into 12, 4 goes into 32. Therefore, I'm going to take my 4 and divide my numerator by 4 and denominator by 4. 12 divided by 4 is 3. 32 divided by 4 is 8. Therefore, my greatest common factor is 4, so 12 over 32 simplifies to be 3 over 8. Let's look at example 4. We have 26 and 39. So I'm going to list the factors of 26, list the factors of 39, and I'm going to identify my greatest common factor. The factors of 26 is 1 times 26, 2 times 13, and I believe that is it. We're going to do the same thing for 39. We have 1 times 39, 2 doesn't go into 39, 3 goes into 39 13 times, so 3 times 13, and that is all of my factors. So what is my greatest factor that they have in common? 13. We have a 13 times 2 is 26, and 13 times 3 is 39. So I'm going to take the 13 and I'm going to divide numerator and denominator by 13. 26 divided by 13 is 2. 39 divided by 13 is 3. So 26 over 39 simplifies to be 2 over 3. Now I want you to try one. You have 54 over 72. So I want you to pause this video, work through that problem, come back and play the video and see if your answer is correct by looking at mine. So go ahead and pause the video. All right, welcome back. So the first step is I'm going to list the factors of 54. That's 1 times 54, 2 times 27, 3 times 18, 4 does not go into 54, 5 does not go into 54, 6 times 9. Now I'm going to list the factors of 72. I have 1 times 72 is 72, 2 times 36 is 72, 3 times 24 is 72, 4 times 18 is 72. Well, 5 doesn't go into 72. 6 times 12 is 72. 7 doesn't go into 72 evenly. And 8 times 9. So now I have to highlight the biggest number that they have in common. Let's see. I know they have a 6 in common. I know they have a 9 in common. But the largest or the greatest common factor is actually 18. This is why it's important to list all of the factors of each number. Even though you feel like you got it, make sure you have all of the factors. That's why you see I like to go in order. 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on and so forth. So I'm going to take 18 and I'm going to divide my numerator by 18, divide my denominator by 18. 54 divided by 18 is 3. 72 divided by 18 is 4. So 54 over 72 simplifies to 3 over 4. Tell me how you did. Go ahead and put that in the comments. And if you have any suggestions on any videos moving forward, especially with fractions, make sure you comment in the comments as well. I hope you guys have a great day, and until next time.